Hey everyone, just wanting to make another video on that about the drama. So we're looking at SLEEPLive's video called Fiznom, FNAF's King of Cancellation. So I made a video like hours ago. I don't even know how long ago it was actually. Let me check. How long ago was my video? My video was 7 hours ago. That was like what, fucking 5 in the morning and shit or something. So yeah, SLEEPLive has been in, well, no, not SLEEPLive. Phisnom got into some controversy, and I covered like, I was gonna say I covered a bit of it, but not even that. Like, I was just an outside perspective because I haven't been in. I'm not really like in the FNAF fandom. You know, I'm not like, I was gonna say deep in the FNAF fandom like a lot of people, but you know, I'm more of an outsider. So yeah. So like that's why I always look at like people like Phisnom or other people who actually have more information and shit. So yeah. Okay, for the record, before I start this, I want to say that I am not defending anyone. I am not going after anyone. This is just my thoughts, my opinions. I think I just hit my mic. So yeah, it's just my thoughts and opinions on this. I'm an outside source, so you know, I usually just look at both sides and shit. But yeah, I did cover some of it. So yeah. Plus I was like hella tired or some shit. I don't remember what time did I make this video? I don't even remember. 7 hours ago. Yes. The 1st of August. Yes, I fucking know it was the 1st of August. Yes. But it doesn't. Oh, it was 7 hours ago, and it's currently like 10:43. So like three something, I guess, 3 or 4 in the morning, and that was when I still tired as fuck. I just wanted to that's the first way to get back into FNAF is to address some drama. So we're gonna look at SLEEPLive's video. Okay.
Sleep Live.
Skip that intro.
And welcome back. This is Sleep here, and welcome to another video. Today we're here for another bit of FNAF controversy, since seemingly this community is just complete chaos, and it seems to get a controversy every week.
Yeah, the FNAF controversy stuff is like, I feel like it gets out of hand.
Today we're here to not talk about Theft King, since that rat's off doing his own thing and being irrelevant, since, well, nobody really cares about that dude anymore.
I feel like that's a SLEEPLive. Not gonna lie, dude, but I feel like that's gonna get you in some like beef. like, like calling, okay, so if people haven't heard of Theft King, Theft King got into a bit of drama with Kane Carter, the developer of Pop Goes. There was a lot of drama and shit that went on for like weeks or whatever, and everyone was like talking about it. But yeah, well, I think Theft King is mostly known for like clickbait titles, I guess. I don't know if he still does it. I haven't really checked on his channel in like quite a while. But yeah, SLEEPLive like saying like, oh, you know, no one cares. Like that rat's off doing something else and shit, and he's become irrelevant, so and no one cares. And it's like, bro, you could have just said like, oh, there hasn't been any FNAF drama since Theft King. You know, you didn't have to go the extra mile and like say all that the extracurricular shit. So just tone that shit down. It's like you want more beef with Theft King. That's how I see this.
And now we're here to talk about Fiznom. Phisnom is the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's Plus, an upcoming fan game being funded by Scott Cawthon in the Five Nights at Freddy's Fanverse initiative.
Yeah, Fiznom is he's the developer. Fiznom is also the developer of FNAF Plus, which is a sort of I was gonna say sort of, but it's a remake of the first Five Nights at Freddy's game that Scott like asked if Fiznom could do. More like I guess like basic version is that Fiznom. Okay, here's the dumb bit. Okay, Fiznom was making a FNAF game, like a FNAF fan game. Scott, I think, if I remember correctly, this is the dumb bit too. Scott took it down, like had it, like got him to remove it, and then asked Fiznom if he wanted to do a remake of the first FNAF game. Yeah, it's a bit fucking stupid, isn't it? Hey, this game. I was gonna say like, so Fiznom's fan game. Scott said it was too much like FNAF 2, when if you actually go back and look at it, it looks nothing like FNAF 2. It looks fucking nothing. It looks more akin to Pizzeria Simulator, to be honest. But like, I don't think that game had come out yet. Like, it looked more closer to what Pizzeria Simulator is than FNAF 2, and it's just like, how the fuck are you gonna say it looks like FNAF 2 when it doesn't, but then have it removed and taken down, only then to ask that same person if they want to make a remake of your game because they told you what parts of your game sucks. like, like, how the fuck does that even work? Like, that's the version I know of. And that, like, how the fuck does that even work?
Now, Phil has been a bit of a controversial figure due to his more harsher takes on the more recent Five Nights at Freddy's games made by Steel Studios. The most recent example of this is when he streamed the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach DLC Ruin, where he kind of was just extremely bored and was just generally really dry and boring through the entire stream.
Yeah, people can do that. Instead of, just being all fun. That, like, I haven't played it yet. As I said before in the other video, I haven't played it yet. I've only played Security Breach on Xbox, not on PC. So, yeah, by the time I even make any type of video on Ruin, I'm pretty sure Help Wanted will be out, or Help Wanted 2 will be out, so...
The biggest sin of the stream, honestly, was just how unentertaining it was. Like, Jesus Christ, Phil, at least, like, try a little bit. But people got personally offended and felt personally attacked by the fact that Phil just did not like the DLC. The DLC overall has been widely acclaimed, and people have generally liked it. But this is the online community we're talking about. You're not allowed to have a different opinion, and so, of course, they attacked Phil for having a differing opinion.
Yeah, the online communities and shit, when it comes to their, like, I'm making massive fucking quotes, their favorite games or subject, as soon as you have a different opinion about it, the online community is just, like, sending nukes your way, to be honest. Like, oh, you're not allowed to have an opinion, you can't make that opinion, you should be cancelled. It's like, it's a fucking opinion, though. If I do not like something, I do not like it. You cannot force someone to change their opinion if it's like, oh, I don't like playing this game, there's such and such about it. You can't force them to change their opinion. It's not going to happen. That would just reinforce their opinion much more because you're trying to get them to change it. Like, the fuck? I don't understand people like that nowadays. You don't like something, they get salty and try and, like, bash you or try and force you to change your opinion. And when you don't do when you don't comply with any of those two options, they try and cancel you over a fucking opinion. Like, what's something, I don't know, something like, what? Like, in the Halo community, where I am, I'm not, like, big into that. But But it's like, one of my opinions is that Halo 5 was peak game design for Halo. And a lot of people would be very salty because I'm praising Halo 5, you know, the worst game in Halo, when in actuality, if you actually think about it, there were parts of that game that were actually peaked. Like the graphics, the movement system, the designs and shit. I mean, okay, yes, I will agree. The story was bad. But, like, some of the things, like I said, movement system, uh, like, movement system and that, I've already stated, they were awesome. They were peak. And this was coming from someone who, like, I started out playing Halo 3, and then I played Halo 4, and then I finally got Halo 5, and I thought it was pretty cool. Like, yeah, I started in the Bungie era, and then I grew up with the 343 era, but overall, I love Halo overall, faults and all. Sure, the game was, like, Halo 5's story was fucking shit, but, like, I can enjoy it. Anyone who disagrees, no, that's just their opinion. Sorry, getting on a little bit of rants. No, so let's continue.
Much like I've personally experienced in the past with other fandoms. This has resulted in a lot of people making tweets on it, and generally just people being very salty towards Phil through this entire thing. This happened for about a day, until some random Twitter user got salty about it, and tried setting up some trend about Phiznom's upcoming fan game FNAF Plus, instructing others to say that the game was boring.
Yeah, so, like, looking into this, like, Alex's tweet about this, like, I feel like Alex was also in the wrong with this, as Fiznom was, because, like, Alex did kind of initiate the drama, but, like, okay, so, like, he's one of the people who, like, was in, like, wasn't directly, I don't think he was directly in the drama until this tweet. So, to be honest, Alex, if, like, this isn't just a change of opinion that I meant, like, this is an outside view. Fiznom and and all the shit that I covered in my other video, yes, that is still fucking stupid. But this also, like, I was hella tired, and, like, watching someone who has more info on it, like, yes, Alex and Fiznom are, like, they're both as bad as each other, basically. Fiznom, like, yeah, Fiznom should have, like, maybe, like, told his fans and shit to fuck off and stop sending death threats and gore compilations. Meanwhile, at the same time, Alex shouldn't have fucking tried to initiate this. Cause, like, if someone has a different opinion than you, don't make a whole tweet about it. Like, I think this tweet is in regards to Fiznom saying FNAF Security Breach Ruins was boring. What the fuck? Like, Fiznom saying FNAF Security Breach DLC was boring, that's his opinion. Leave him alone. He can have a different opinion. And then, like, if you're gonna be like this, I just want to remind you all that this drama all started because I said that I wanted to tweet that FNAF Plus was boring when it releases. That's it. Like, Alex, dude, you're as bad as Fiznom then, because you basically initiated the drama. You literally said, I just want to remind you all that this drama started because I said, literally, you're implying that you started the drama. You wanted to tweet that FNAF Plus was boring when it releases because someone said that a DLC you also hold in high regards was boring. Like, what's next? I play the game and then I say it's boring. Which, I'm an optimist. I always go into games optimistic. At least 90% of the time. If it's a game I see and I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to play this game. I don't really think I'll like it. So, yeah. But I usually go in the games, like, as an optimist. Optimum Prime? No. But yeah, but Alex, you kind of just admitted that you initiated the drama because of this tweet. So, yeah.
Much like Phil was doing on his own stream with Ruin, some Fiznom fans seemingly took this to heart and decided to go way too far with their response, sending gore and various other horrible things to this user. Someone had mentioned this to Phil within one of his comments on Twitter, and Phil decided to respond with a little joking comment. Not
Yeah, the little jerky comment, I feel like that could have been done after. Like, not after, like, all the shit and that. Like, if I was in Fiznom's shoes, you know, like, and I had, like, a big fan, which, be glad I don't. Like, you know, my community or fandom was just, like, sending, like, gore compilations and death threats to someone. I would immediately be like, whoever the fuck is doing that, please get the fuck out of my community. Like, I do not want that type of shit in my community. Like, that's just how I feel about it. It's just, if I had a fandom or slash community, I would not want that type of shit. I would try to keep it like, all the bullshit, the drama, keep it on the fucking lowdown. Right? You're entitled to your own opinions, which nowadays that's like basically irrelevant because fucking everyone has to try and fight your opinions. But yeah, I feel like if you're gonna make a joke, do it after telling the person like, "Hey, sorry that my people in my community are doing this type of shit." Like I've done some dumb shit like wanting attention or whatever, but like that was like past me, and I've been just like been in the mood where I've done that shit. Where it's just like, hey, instead of you pulling all this shit on this person, do it to me. Like, all that shit, do it to me. Don't do it to this person, do it to me. Like, I feel like that is kind of a good thing, but like, for me, I wouldn't be making a joke out of it. Like, I'd be trying to, like, keep someone away from all the hassles and that. And just have people, don't do it to this person. They don't deserve that type of shit. If you're gonna do it, like, to someone, do it to me then, because I don't really care. But yeah, like, that's my thoughts on it.
not putting too much pressure on the situation, as he seemingly just took it as it was just another weird little controversy people were throwing at him, since people were seemingly just coming up with shit to shit on Phil with no real reason at all aside from, well, he didn't like the game we like. This user then proceeded to get super salty over this and started this weird campaign on Twitter with all these weird fucking gimmick accounts that nobody cares about, stating that Phil was somehow encouraging people to come and spam gore at them, and how Phil should
I don't really see where... Oh, what is it? Oh, fuck. Alright.
and spam gore at them, and how Phil should be cancelled. Weird fucking gimmick accounts that nobody cares about, stating that Phil was somehow encouraging people to come and spam gore.
Okay. So, I didn't see any of this type of stuff, so I didn't see that... I don't know, well, if he directly said it to Phisnom, I didn't see it, but, like, SLEEPLive says that Alex was saying that Fiznom was directly telling people to, like, directly to send gore and stuff to Alex, which I don't really see, like, I didn't see that, so, you know, that's because I'm just, like, doing an outside view of it, yeah.
Gore at them, and how Phil should be cancelled and completely removed from the fanverse as he is some irresponsible, horrible person in the Five Nights at Freddy's fanverse initiative. After a bit of time, Phil decided to go ahead and apologize anyway, stating that people shouldn't harass this user, and how he condemns anyone for doing this kind of behavior.
Okay, as I said in my other video, that this is what should have been said first, and then the jokes can, like, come up after. Yeah. Like, yes, Phil should have probably, like, said this first, and then did any, like, a joke, like, for, like, oh, you know, send the death threats to me, and that joke, like, after this. Because this seems like a more appropriate response to do, if someone in your community is like getting death threats and shit. I mean, to be honest, like they're both as bad as each other. Like who isn't as bad as the other person when, it comes to like drama and shit. I mean, the whole Theft King versus Kane Carter drama was more like one-sided, I guess, because I don't think Kane Carter actually addressed anything. No, okay, so well, if you guys want to look at the Theft King drama, just type in Theft King drama and there's heaps of videos about it. But yeah, Kane didn't really do anything. He didn't do anything directly. Like, that's about that. So
saying that he would block them.
also, I don't know, like, I get why like reactions to stuff is weird, because we're only like 2 minutes into this video and it's already been 20 minutes. So
And remove him from his community. Now, I will say this is Phil's first mistake, because what the user immediately did afterwards is backpedal and move the goalposts even further, saying that the apology wasn't good enough.
okay, I didn't see this part, so alright, let's read. But yeah, he didn't apologize for trying to censor me in his comments, apologize on behalf of his fans, apologize to me. An apology is I'm sorry, and then saying why you're sorry. He didn't even say why he was sorry, so I'll just sleep on it and think about it. Okay, Alex. However, you did in your own tweet or like a video show that you were like replying multiple times in his comments about it. Did you not try to like email Fizz, directly contact him on any of his social medias? Like that would be my first move, would be to either email or like contact them like directly on any social media they use, which is, Twitter, Discord, etc. But yeah, moving the Alex, if you're gonna be this type of person where you're gonna move the goalpost from being, just like, oh, I want your fans to stop fucking harassing me, to no, I want you to make a whole fucking book on why you need to apologize to me. Don't be that type of person. Like, talk to the person directly. Don't make a whole tweet about it, right? Because that just sprouts more drama. As I said, directly, approach them directly in any social media they use, and just behind the scenes, just talk about that, and then ask hey, can you make a public post to your fans for them to not harass me and shit, rather than, oh, here's one goalpost, now you gotta fucking walk to the other one. Don't be that person. Seriously, it's not good. It's not a good look for you, as it is right here. Alex, you should have just probably just in your own in the first tweet, should have just been hey, can you get your fans to stop harassing me, and can you I don't get why Fiznom needs to apologize. He didn't directly tell his fans to do this shit to you. If that's what his fans do, damn, bro. But I feel like Fiznom's fans, not his fans, I feel like Fiznom didn't directly tell his fans to harass you. Otherwise, that would have been a fucked up move, and it probably would have been screenshotted 1,000 times. His tweet saying, well, that was boring. That's been screenshotted and spread like a fucking plague already. And it's only been what? I was gonna say a few hours, but it's been longer than that. It hasn't even been a day yet, and that's already spread thousands of times. If he made a tweet where he was directly telling his fans, hey, go and harass this person by sending them death threats and gore compilations, that tweet would have been screenshotted immediately by someone, and then spread around. But there's none of that type of thing. Is that a fucking helicopter? Be gone, I'm trying to do a video. That's like very close. Anyway, let's get on to the video.
And how Phil was such an awful person and was trying to censor him and shit. With the situation really ending there, it's overall a really stupid situation, and all this drama really boils down to is Phil having a different opinion and people being whiny babies about it. The fact that this person tried to like move the goalpost further because, oh, Phil isn't giving me like all the money from FNAF Plus or some shit is just absolutely stupid. I hate how soft the indie horror scene has become, especially when it's a scene built around a topic that should probably force you to have a little bit of a spine, but it's just how it is. I think this is absolutely stupid, and you guys on Twitter and just everywhere should really stop bitching about anytime someone has a different opinion or some kind of differing view on things. Like the fact that I can't make a video stating that I have a different opinion because, oh, I'm gonna have like people in my comment section trying to cancel me and shit is just absolutely stupid. Like this should not be the precedent we should stand with, and the fact that a lot of these creators will have to bend down to this kind of shit is just really shitty.
Yeah, I agree with SLEEPLive there that you can't have a fucking opinion on something online without thousands of people trying to cancel you in like the first go. Like that's how far society has been ruined. Like, oh, like back in like what? I'm gonna say the fucking 2000s, right? When I was a kid, you could have an opinion, and like no matter what it was, like people would just be like, well, can't argue with you. I can't argue with you there. But now, like when you have an opinion about something, people want to argue with you. That's how fucking far society has fallen in terms of just actual chromosomes and brain cells. Like, if I have an opinion on something, please shut up. That's my opinion. You can have your own opinions. Like, I think a lot of people forgot what you're entitled to your own opinion means. I mean, hell, I don't really know, but it's like, if you have an opinion, that's your opinion, right? I feel like that's just absolutely stupid. If you have an opinion, that's it. Basically, like, you can't argue with someone. If they have an opinion like, oh, your movie that you like they think it's bad or something, don't fight with that person. Because it just like, a lot of people don't think properly when it comes to, like, stuff like that. Oh, like Fiznom says, FNAF Ruins was boring. Well, don't fucking try and fight with him on that opinion. That's his opinion. If you fight with him on it, it's going to reinforce his opinion more. Because you're actually trying to argue with him. Like, but yeah, like, that's how far society has fallen. You can't have an opinion on the internet nowadays. It's like, what is it? We're trying to like, people are trying to censor words and shit. And that, like, anything, like, basically anything you say to someone will offend them. You could, like, I've seen the most dumbest shit where it's like, you can say hi to someone, like, hello, as in a greeting, and that person can get offended. Like, what the fuck? What has society come to? This is why the human race will eventually fucking collapse and die, because society is getting more and more stupid as we go on. We're not evolving, we're de-evolving. That's why the aliens don't want to come visit us. Yeah.
I don't like this, and I don't think this is the kind of shit we should encourage within this kind of scene. Overall, Five Nights at Freddy's community, do better. And the horror scene in general, just do better. Maybe put this fucking energy into, I don't know, actually scummy developers and shit who are taking advantage of you, instead of people who are just making content trying to express their opinions and have fun.
Yep, that's true. Hella true.
Like, why should content creators be afraid to express their opinions and, I don't know, be themselves within the scene? Why is this the kind of precedent we want to stand with? Like, I don't even like Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. I think the game is a fucking boring concept. Who the fuck cares about a Five Nights at Freddy's 1 remake? Maybe throw criticism at Phil for that instead of, I don't know, oh, he just doesn't like the game we like. Like, that's such a fucking lame take. I'm with Phil on this one, and overall, just fuck you, Five Nights at Freddy's community. The creators who stand by and just let this shit happen constantly and let their audience walk over them, like, just do better. This is how you get shitty toxic fans like the shit in the Dream community. This is how you let, like, creators come in and basically create, like, a weird cult following. Like, man, just fuck this shit. But for now, this has been SLEEPLive. Thank you guys for hopping on by for the slop, and I hope to see you guys next time when I drop a video I actually give a shit about. If you enjoy this content and enjoy my personality, just fucking go follow my other shit. This is like dog shit content. Go and enjoy the shit that I actually put effort into instead of, I don't know, oh, new FNAF slop where I react to something. I'm so sick of this shit. Also, go support my friend Dags. He's selling a new plush right now and he needs to sell it within 5 days. Go watch my Castlevania video. Go fucking watch my fucking Petscop video. I put a lot of effort into that one. But again, thank you guys for hopping on by. This has been Sleep, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Well, that was that. So, yeah. I somehow turned a 5-minute video, well, yeah, 6-minute video into half an hour. How does that even happen? Guess it's like when your thoughts pop in, you're just deep into the thoughts. But yeah, that's just my reaction to it. So, yeah. Ooh, I will have a new video out, which is it's processing right now. I mean, I'm gonna upload it directly after this. So, yeah. Oh look, there it is. It's probably not in the HD format because that's still gonna process for like about another fucking 4 hours. YouTube is absolute shit with that. So yeah. You wanna go watch this? I did a whole hour and 45 minutes of the entire current gameplay of that. It's an actual good fucking simulator. Please go watch it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, kudos. You actually enjoyed my content. So I guess I'll see you in the next video. Whenever I get there. Goodbye.